What's going on, everybody? Respawn Gentleman here. So today I'm going to show you the absolute best way to get legendary gear in Dark Alliance after the update. Let's check it out. So you may be thinking, oh, I'm just going to do Mask of Kelvin again. You know, I've done this for every legendary farm that I've had. And yes, granted, Mask of Kelvin is a fantastic farm, don't get me wrong, but the absolute best one. And through my testing, it is basically guaranteed legendary from what I've seen. Every single time is actually Crystalline Dreams. So you want to go fight Hagedorn in a Crystal Crown, and I'm going to show you exactly why this is so great, because you can insta-kill him even still after the patch, and it's amazing. Now you do want to do this on challenge rating 6. If you try to do it on lower levels, it's hit or miss, but I have noticed on challenge rating 6 it works every single time. Let's get right into it. And when you start the mission, you want to just kind of go through it like you normally would. I would bypass these first enemies. Sometimes that can be kind of hard to do just because sometimes they attack you at just the worst times. But a lot of times you can avoid them entirely just like this and go right over here. This is an extremely short mission to do this on. If you're curious about the build for the new character Arala, I have a video linked in the description below. And I'm also going to have a video linked for how to get kind of an infinite stamina glitch using this character as well. So what you want to do is when you get to this area, defeat all of these enemies, and I will show you what to do after you do that. Now, once you defeat all the enemies, do not sit at the short rest, because first of all, there's no point in it because the boss fight's next anyway, so you don't have a need for the short rest. So skip it, make sure you do that, otherwise this won't happen to give you the legendaries. Now, before we get this boss fight started, I'm going to show you the placement of the feat for each character that you need to do to make this work, so you can insta kill him with any character that you have. This is great for experience, and like I said, especially if you want to get legendary gear, fastest way to kill him. So let me show you those pictures now. So right here you can see for Arala, this is the placement of the feat you want. You can see that her front foot is right on that line right there, and then her back foot is kind of behind it. So that's where you want her feet to be placed while you're blocking in order to make this happen. Now, if you're using Drizzt, then this is the way you want to have your foot placed. So it's kind of in that middle ring of tiles. You want his back foot at the very back of that middle ring. That way he'll be placed just far enough to where he'll automatically fall off. You don't have to do anything. Just as soon as Hagedorn attacks you, this is where you need your placement for Drizzt. Now, if you're using Wolfguard, then this is where you want to have your feet placed right here. You can see, unlike Drizzt, his is actually at the front of that middle row of tiles. So that's where you want his back foot to be placed. It's just like this. And you won't have to move your character or anything. This will be all you need to do to make it happen. Now, if you're using Brunor, then this is the placement you want his feet to be. You want the back foot to be kind of right towards the end of that last row of tiles, kind of right before the ice. And you want to move backwards after Hagedorn does his first bite. As soon as his first bite hits you, start moving backwards, and that should do it for Brunor. Now, if you're using Caddy Bree, then you actually want her back foot to be kind of on that ice part, basically hanging off the side a little bit. This is where you want your feet to be placed. And again, just like Brunor, you want to be moving backwards as soon as that first bite attack hits you. That way you can fall and make the insta-kill happen. Now that I've shown you the placement for each character, I'm going to go ahead and do this without cutting anything out, just to show you what you can do. A couple of things I do want to mention is when you jump over to the center ring, fall off immediately the very first time. That way it'll kind of force him to teleport back to the center. You really need him to be in the center of the ring in order to get this to work. If he doesn't come teleport to you on the first try, he does his projectile attack, that's perfectly fine. You can fall off still, but just make sure you get back to the center before he teleports. That way he can teleport to you at the edge of the center, and then you can do this glitch. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. Like I said, I'm not going to cut anything out. So just sprint over here. Hopefully I get over the time. Yep. And this time I kind of cut over here before he teleported to me, which is perfectly fine. I'm not going to worry about it. He's going to go back to the center. And just like before, like I showed you on the pictures, place our feet right here. He's going to come attack me. And then as I'm falling, there you see, he's dead. Easy peasy. Follow those steps and you will get insta kills every single time. Absolutely fantastic. And you can see here, as the gear comes up. Again, I didn't cut anything out, and you'll see I will have at least probably 2 to 3 legendaries by doing this. There's the 2. Generally it's 2, sometimes I get 3, but I have done this probably 25 times already with multiple characters, and every single time I have gotten at least 2 legendaries without fail. So this is absolutely fantastic and amazing for farming legendaries. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more Dark Alliance content, make sure to like and subscribe. You can also check out some of my other videos like the one YouTube recommends right over there. And if you want to help support this channel, you can check out the support links in the description below. Thanks for watching.